So what to do on a drizzly wet day in the Cotswolds? That's what we had to decide to do.
Sometimes the changeable British weather just won't allow for planned activities, so having a second option is always a great idea. And our second option was 22 miles east of Cheltenham. So what have you got planned for today, Teresa?
We are going gin and whisky tasting.
Hooray!
Hello and welcome to the channel. My name's Mike.
And I'm Teresa, his better half.
Before our tour starts, we have a short introductory film.
Hi, I'm Dan Shore. I'm the founder and the owner of the Cotswolds Distillery. In 2011, my wife and I bought a small farmhouse in the North Cotswolds, and we fell in love with this area. Something that I loved, something I could be passionate about, and whiskey certainly fit the bill.
And all we can do is sit back and let them mature. Thankfully, we have something delicious to enjoy while we wait, our Cotswolds Dry Gin. We set out to make a classic London dry that would also reflect the stunning countryside that produced it.
Following the film, our tour starts, and we get to learn all about how Cotswold Gin and Whisky is produced.
We get the money coming in, and so that's why we started with the gin. We actually started with the still on my right hand side. Her name is Lorelei. She is a 500 litre Holstein still, but we very quickly outgrew her and we had to get in the beautiful Donny to my left hand side. So this is where we make all of our Cotswolds Dry Gin. Now, when you're making gin, you start with what we call a neutral grain of those flavours. So we bring it down to 60% and then we'll add juniper, coriander seed and angelica root. Those three will go in, sit for about 12 hours, and then we can add the rest of our recipe, which for us is Cotswolds lavender, locally grown over near Broadway. We're also adding pink grapefruit peel and lime peel, cardamom, bay leaves and black pepper. So that is everything. And then we can start distillation. So basically you'll heat the still up. We're just using the pot still, which is the piece closest to us. Heat it all up, drive off those alcohol vapours, they're going to evaporate off, and then we're into the hearts, which is of course the good stuff, the gin that we're going to keep and sell. But as you're running your still, it's going to change, it's going to get heavier and oilier.
The whisky production seemed to be on another scale altogether.
That barley, they're steeping it in water, they're drying it, they're turning it over, and that is encouraging germination. So part of that process, the barley will build up enzymes, and that is going to convert the starch into sugar. Okay, so that's why we bother with that process in the first place. That's all done off-site near Bath at Warminster Maltings. As it starts to produce a little root and a shoot, they'll dry it and get that delivered to us. The first thing we then need to do with it is mill it down. Okay, so we put it through our mill, we break it down into what we call a grist, and that's what we can then start our processes with. So as we head up the stairs on the far hand side, there's a little red box.
Then we got our first tasting sample. It wasn't what I was expecting.
Okay, so what I'm pouring into these little cups here is what we call new make or new make spirit. So this is essentially whiskey that has never seen the inside of a barrel. Okay, so that's why it's completely clear still. So we get all of our colour from the barrel, from the oak. So we're a naturally coloured whiskey, so we don't add anything to help with the colour at all. And this is at about 63.5%, so it is quite strong, okay, especially if it's your first drink of the day. Now,
Very strong.
cold days, we're feeling cold in here. That lovely smell, that is the alcohol that is evaporating off out of the barrels and going up to heaven. So that's what they call the angel share. Okay, so you might have heard that phrase, you might have wondered what that is, but that's what we're talking about. Now that is part of the process. Wonderful. Sure. All happy? Yeah. Great, let's go get a drink or something.
But it's so good to see you.
Now this is the highlight of the trip.
We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you.
even more educational talking, including what a pearl essence cloud is. There's certainly plenty of options for more samples of both gin and whiskey. Tasting completed, our tour included lunch and a cocktail, which was paid for using silver and gold coins. Finally, those inevitable gin purchases.
Hi, it's Alison. I hope you enjoyed your tour today.
It's been a fabulous tour actually, the brewery. Really enjoyed it. It was really factual, and I really loved the tasting afterwards. You can choose essentially what you want to drink.
Or not, if you're the driver.
But the good thing, it's not really well advertised, but I do like it.
But you do get to choose what you want to take home with you. It's little tasters.
Yeah, I absolutely think that's a really good thing to do actually. Would we come here again?
Yes.
And it's quite popular as well. The cafe's quite busy, the car park's quite busy. Not everybody's here just to do a gin tour or a whiskey tour.
Some are just here to have a nice catch up and lunch with friends.
Yeah. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.
Remember, if you want to keep up to date with all of our videos, then subscribe to the channel. And smash that like button.